welcome. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Here, Jay, in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Come on, Ed. Can I say it, please?
All right, if you must.
Yes. Trust the process.
It has been quite a process to get to this point. Jay, they have a squad here in Philadelphia. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Simmons to Butler, fires the three. Hawks have the rebound. To Lopez. Had a chance, but it's no good. Hawks come up with it. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Simmons. His first effort off the mark. Shot from in close, no good. To Butler. Here's a chance from long range. You on top. Jimmy Butler, contested three. He buries it.
You know, every time I watch Jimmy Buckets, the tenacity he plays with on the defensive end, it just reconfirms the fact that he's been named an All-Star 4 times. He shot a career best, 47% from the field in 2017-18. So when you think about trying to lock him up, you have to limit his touches, and you have to force him to catch the ball with his back to the basket. Make him put the ball down on the ground and make contested shots, because if you don't, Jimmy Butler will cut you apart.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Embiid. To Simmons. For three. That one off the mark. It's no good. Trae Young. Great feed. And the finish at the rim.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
In the front court comes Simmons. His team up by one. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. 4-3. Not that time. He missed it. Now a steal by Atlanta. Taking advantage of the turnover.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Butler, second effort. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to appear in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler lets it fly from beyond the arc. Another chance. Jimmy Butler, 2 of 4 now.
You know, Jimmy Buckets really has an inspiring story. From being homeless at the age of 13 before moving in with a friend, reads like a basketball version of The Blind Side. That grit has become the fabric of his DNA. From Tyler Junior College to Marquette to the 30th pick in the first round. Are you kidding me? To where he is now. Jimmy Buckets has had to earn every inch that this game has given him.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Baseline drive. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Trae Young. Lets it fly from long range. The rebound belongs to the 76ers. Sixers have the basketball. Embiid to Fultz. Beyond the arc for 3. Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
It's denied by Embiid.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Embiid. Has a look. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive battle.
Number 17, J.J. Redick. And number 32.
Easy path to the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Fultz misfires. It's no good. To Trae Young. From long range. Well, he missed his first 3 from downtown, but he gets this one to go.
And it's called short-term memory. The good players don't have one.
Sixers control it. Redick. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. It's all even at the end of this quarter. All's our score after 1. Let's do it here in the second quarter. Lin with it. The score, 14-all. Trying to cash in. Jeremy Lin. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Butler to Embiid. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Add one more to his total. Hawks have it. Lin. Here comes the screen. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. To Redick. Fires the three. Smothering D. Jimmy Butler. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. There's a toughness he learned under Tibbs at 2 stops, and no question, that rubs off on younger players.
There is something that Jimmy Butler does that no other player in the NBA does. He gets into your psyche. He gets into your head each and every possession. He enjoys the process of the fight. Every single blow. There is a pleasure in the pain.
Butler won't go down. To Jeremy Lin. Nothing going here on that drive. Lin. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Oh, he had it. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Butler. Working hard on the glass. And the basket good at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Lopez. No good. Embiid fires the 3. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
He gets it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Butler buries the trifecta.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
And scores. Strong take.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Turns and slams it down.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Butler can't get the bounce. Surveys the floor. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. So this remains Hawks basketball. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 25, Ben Simmons.
Here's a chance from long range. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. Has a chance. That won't go. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot. Lin with it. Trailing by 4. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
That won't go. Lynn with it. Down just a couple. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Butler. Can't connect. It's no good. Knocked loose. Sixers have it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Simmons. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Hawks with the basketball. Lin. Jeremy Lin. He's 2 for 2 now.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Get back.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Amir Johnson. Lin. That no good. Off the mark. Butler. Not that time. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. At the buzzer. Nice finish and more cash in the bank as we've hit the break. No time left on this quarter. The Hawks with the lead.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Hawks have the lead, but not by much. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible, and if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Atlanta Hawks. The 76ers are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. And while they may be down, it's not for a lack of effort. They deserve some respect for how well they've generated scoring with their offensive rebounding. These are the guys getting buckets. For the Philadelphia 76ers,
Game track. Rebound.
the second efforts from these squads have been phenomenal, with plenty of offensive rebounds between them. It makes you wonder, though, where's the second effort on the defensive half of the court? That's the side that can use some improvement for both of these teams.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
It's Atlanta ball.
I got ball. Watch the kick on your right.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Trae Young at the line. First one, counted.
Good shot, man.
And gets both to drop at the line.
Great shooter.
Lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Has a look. Not going down for him this time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
For three, drills the three.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. To Simmons. Going to launch beyond the arc. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. And draws the foul.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Knocks down the first.
Coming right back to you.
Goes 2 for 2. Butler. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now.
Butler to the line, shooting three.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second of three is good. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, a couple of things. Number one, his range is as soon as he steps over the half-court line. He can shoot the ball from that far and will shoot the ball from that far, which goes to show you how confident he is. Secondly, he never seems to be squared up towards the basket. He can make shots off different angles, and he's able to take the ball and put it into pockets where as a defender, it makes you lunge towards it. With his quick hand speed combined with that quick release and his ability to shoot the ball from anywhere and everywhere on the court makes him one of the most dynamic scorers we've seen on the collegiate level for a very long time.
Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. And he connects at the line. Sixers have it.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Embiid to Simmons. Cashes in for two.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
The assist from number 21, Joel Embiid.
To Trae Young. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And the rebound comes down to Collins. Takes stock of the floor. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys now down by a point. Ben Simmons, now 3 for 9.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Butler, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Trae Young cruises inside for 2. Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game.
Here's an announcement for the parents in the crowd. Have you considered enrolling your son or daughter in one of our summer basketball games? Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Substitutions, Atlanta.
Fultz to Butler. Lets it fly from long range. Lopez there to get the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Lynn to Lopez. Trying to cash in. A shot no good there for Lopez.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Lynn with it. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. Missed a wide open look. To Redick. Beyond the arc for 3. Cleans it up and a putback slam.
And that's what he does. I love players like this. We don't need to draw any plays for you to go out and get yours.
And too much contact.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Philadelphia.
From long range. Not getting the bounce. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Amir Johnson trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 67%. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Long heave from three-quarters court. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Wins the game and scores 100 points tonight. Everyone gets free pizza.
Markelle Fultz not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Pick up the screen, pick up the screen, pick up the screen.
Lynn. From the outside, no good. Redick to Fultz. Fires the three, knocks it down, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Markelle Fultz with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 47% free throw shooter. Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. Here's Atlanta. Lynn.
Hey, check up, let's go.
To Kevin Huerter. Lynn. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Fultz missed it. To Kent Bazemore. Down low for Len. Able to convert inside.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
To Butler. Fires the three, and Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot three is good.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Lynn with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Sixers have the basketball. To Butler for three. Off the mark. No good. Lynn with it. Down 8. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Butler. Not going down here to Kent Bazemore. Knocks it down off the step back.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Butler against the Ukrainian Len. Joel Embiid. Short jumper off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Butler. Oh, I thought that was a dunk. Easy.
Not too many times you see a poster for the defender, but that was brilliant.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Redick. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
And body controls everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
J.J. Redick with a chance at a 4-point play for his career 89%. Three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Trae Young. Missed it at the line. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. 4-3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Which way do you want to, Ed? Lefty, righty? He can finish with either.
Hawks have it. Trae Young. To Kevin Huerter. Five on the shot clock. To Kevin Huerter. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed the shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Now the Hawks coach gonna call a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 12, Torian Prince. And number 20, John
knocks it down from mid-range.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Here comes the screen. To Lopez. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Now an intentional foul. That'll be free throws with 20 seconds left to go.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team. And at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
And he makes them both. The Hawks will use a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a two-possession game. And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Hawks with the basketball. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers got the win in a close game. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the 3-ball, and it was instrumental to their success. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Hawks just couldn't close this one out. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. Check out the leading scores for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Butler put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. number 1.
Here's what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.